Would you please stand, if able, for the Board of Trustees and the faculty and staff of Rocky Mount Academy, and then remain standing for the senior class of 2025.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for letting us gather here today to celebrate such a momentous occasion. We realize that we would not be here if it were not for you. We also realize that we would not be here without the support of our RMA community as well as our families. Thank you for allowing them to pour all they have into us, making us who we are today. We humbly ask that you pour back into them doublefold. Let us always remember to reference and revere you in everything that we do. May we always find ourselves coming back to you whenever we are seeking guidance and understanding. Let us all be joyous in celebrating the accolades that the class of 2025 has achieved, and let us all be grateful for the time and memories that remain of our senior year. We pray that you continue to extend your blessings, mercy, grace, and strength upon us as we prepare to end one journey and start another. In your name we pray, amen. Please be seated.
To the members of the Board of Trustees, our head of school, Beth Murphy, faculty, staff, beloved family and friends, and most especially to our graduates, good morning and welcome to the 2025 commencement ceremony for Rocky Mount Academy. It is an honor to stand before you this morning as the chair of the Board of Trustees. Today, we gather to celebrate an extraordinary group of young men and women, the class of 2025. This ceremony marks the end of one chapter, the beginning of a new journey, and we are so proud of all that you have accomplished along the way. As we reflect on the journey that has brought us here today, it is only fitting to acknowledge two major milestones this year. First is the successful reaccreditation of Rocky Mount Academy by the Southern Association of Independent Schools. This is an affirmation of the school's mission, commitment to continuous improvement, and deep investment in the personal and academic growth of every student. The accrediting body recognized Rocky Mount Academy not just for what we do, but how we do it, with integrity, excellence, and heart. This rigorous process affirmed not only the strength of our academic and student life programs, but also the vision that will guide us into the future. A new 5-year strategic plan was developed that will carry us to 2030, shaping the next chapter of Rocky Mount Academy. I would like to take a moment to thank the members of the Strategic Plan Steering Committee, a dedicated group of faculty who I worked alongside. They gave their time and insights to lead this process. This committee was led by our head of school, Beth Murphy, division heads Martha Lancaster, Debbie Vivret, and Timmy Tucker, director of admissions Hadley Gross, as well as 5 faculty members. Angela Langley, who served as the accreditation coordinator, as well as Alec Lockhart, Amy Knox, Kelly Frobos, and Lisa Meadows. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, thank you all for your leadership and your belief in what Rocky Mount Academy has already accomplished and what it will become in the future. Second, we reflect and celebrate how our portrait of a graduate at Rocky Mount Academy has come to life in each of you, our graduates. At Rocky Mount Academy, we strive to develop learners who are resilient, ethical, intellectually curious, and service-minded. Graduates who will lead with purpose and character. Students who are critical thinkers, effective communicators, and responsible citizens. Class of 2025, you are indeed that portrait. Whether through academics, athletics, the arts, acts of leadership and compassion, you have lived out the qualities that we value most. As you move on to new challenges, carry these values with you. You are prepared to lead with character and make meaningful contributions in your communities and beyond. Of course, none of this would be possible without the support of your families. To the parents, grandparents, siblings, and loved ones who have supported these students every step of the way, thank you for your encouragement, your sacrifices, and your trust in Rocky Mount Academy. You have been their first teachers, their most loyal cheerleaders, and their constant source of strength. This celebration is as much yours today as it is theirs. To our dedicated faculty and staff, your passion, care, and commitment to excellence have shaped the minds and hearts of this graduating class. You have helped mold them not just as students, but as individuals ready to make an impact. Your commitment to teaching and mentorship has left a lasting mark on these graduates and all of us. And finally, to our graduates, know this: you are ready. Your time here may be ending, but your journey is just beginning. You are prepared not just for the test and the task ahead, but the meaningful life that lies beyond this ceremony. Carry with you all that you've learned and do so with confidence to meet the world as the very best versions of yourselves. We believe in you, we celebrate you, and we cannot wait to see all the ways that you will change the world. Be bold in your pursuits, kind in your actions, always stay grounded in who you are. Congratulations, class of 2025. Now let the celebration begin.
Good morning, everyone. It is with great honor that I welcome you all, respectable guests, esteemed faculty and staff, proud parents, and outstanding students to this year's graduation ceremony. Today, not only do we celebrate the graduation of this amazing class, but we also celebrate your dedication, support, guidance, and unconditional love that have prepared us for this day and for the next chapter in our lives. As we get ready to step into this next stage in our lives, we will forever remember that Rocky Mount Academy has been the foundation for shaping our characters, nurturing our dreams, and preparing us for our bright futures. On behalf of the class of 2025, I would like to thank each and every one of you for being here today and for making this day possible. Thank you. Thank you so much. And once again, welcome to the graduation ceremony of Rocky Mount Academy's class of 2025.
Thank you for that beautiful welcome, Sarah, and for the leadership you have shown every day since you joined the RMA family. It has been an honor to be a part of your journey. What a beautiful and happy occasion it is to be gathered here at the Dunn Center to celebrate these 32 distinguished graduates. Welcome to all of you, and thank you for being here to celebrate Rocky Mount Academy's 55th graduating class. Today, the members of the class of 2025 will receive their diplomas as we celebrate the extraordinary outcomes of their life and their work at Rocky Mount Academy. From senior breakfast on the first early morning of the school year to this very day, this class has shown up, set a positive example, and completed the tasks that were laid out for them. They have looked out for each other, their lower school buddies, and the students of the Exceptional Children's Program. They have mentored and interned, worked hard, played hard, and provided the senior leadership that we knew that they would. Collectively, they have received over 115 college acceptances and garnered over $3 million in merit scholarship offers to attend colleges and universities throughout the state and the nation. While doing so, they have distinguished themselves on the courts and fields, on this stage, in their churches, and in our community, contributing over 4,800 hours of service to help others in need. And even with all that glory, this is the day that we can confidently say that the best is yet to come. It is my honor now to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Mary Powell Chestnut. Mary Powell has been a beloved member of the RMA family since pre-K. She is what we lovingly call a lifer, and her presence over 14 years has helped shape her class, her school, and the culture of excellence that we celebrate at RMA. Proclaimed most likely to succeed by the class of 2025, Mary Powell is known for hard work and humility, all wrapped up in a great sense of humor and a genuine love for her teachers, her classmates, and the entire Rocky Mount Academy community. She finished her high school journey this year with a challenging schedule of 5 AP courses while carving out one period of the day to explore her creative side in ceramics. For her efforts, she received honors last night for academic excellence in AP English and ceramics, the highest academic average award for AP Environmental Science and AP Calculus, straight A honors, global studies honors, and national recognition as an AP scholar with distinction. Her resume also includes multiple Headmasters Awards, the Robert F. Sykes Math Award, and the Turner Battle Scholarship, to name just a few. She was our Chief Academic Marshal, President of the Senior Beta Club, and a committed member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and the Key Club. Mary Powell's talents, however, have not been limited to academics and service. She's been an enthusiastic athlete as well. A valued member of the women's tennis team since she was old enough to compete, she also earned all conference awards and MVP honors as a member of the RMA swim team. For her contributions to Eagle Athletics and exemplary academic record, she earned the RMA Scholar Athlete of the Year Award at Wednesday night's ceremony. Her endless ability and can-do attitude have allowed her to approach every challenge with confidence and optimism. And today those qualities have earned her one final prestigious award from Rocky Mount Academy, the title Valedictorian. It is my pleasure to present the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Mary Powell Chestnut.
Good morning and welcome, family, friends, faculty, staff, and students. Fellow classmates of 2025, congrats. I know we are all excited to graduate. As many of you may know, I love jewelry, and some of you may have even spotted me wrapping gifts at Bailey's over Christmas or making a Bailey's box in ceramics. So naturally, when looking back at my time at Rocky Mount Academy, I see my memories as charms on a charm bracelet that represent my RMA life. Now let me take you on a trip down memory lane and build a charm bracelet. The first step is to choose a base, the bracelet, a precious metal chain link bracelet that creates a circle. The precious metal represents the firm foundation on which RMA stands. The chain link signifies the dear relationships that everyone in the RMA community makes. Whether you're a student, parent, teacher, staff member, or coach, you're a part of that base that forms this beautiful bracelet. Now let's begin the fun part, picking out charms. My charms include a piano, a crown, an apple, and a heart. To an outsider, these may seem a bit random. However, to me, they all signify a special part of life at RMA that I'm so excited to tell you about. A piano represents the joy of lower school. When I think of lower school, I think of Mrs. Martha Lancaster in second grade. Now, some of you may be wondering what connects a piano, Mrs. Lancaster, in second grade, but for me, they are all intertwined. When I think of Mrs. Lancaster, I hear an upbeat song that greets every lower school student in the car lane each morning, even in rain or snow. This positivity and outgoing personality welcomes all elementary students to school. This song is the definition of lower school that students get to pass through starting in pre-K like I did. From holiday concerts, Veterans Day ceremonies, and now graduation festivities, Mrs. Lancaster's musicality and talent on the piano has shaped my love of music. While I am not always forthcoming about the fact that I take piano lessons, it has been a constant in my life since first grade. Often providing a diversion from brutal high school homework, piano has been an escape. Another fact that many may not know is that Miss Libble Weaver attends piano recitals on a regular basis. Her presence at these performances has impressed upon me the importance of just showing up and having a smile is all the support that someone needs. Both Mrs. Lancaster and Mrs. Weaver embody what it is to be a true encourager for those around you. Next, I think of a crown charm as representing my middle school career. Around the time of middle school, I had a brief obsession with the royal family as there was a royal wedding and multiple shows about the royals. Additionally, my energetic geography teacher, Mrs. Viverette, accurately coined herself as the Queen. Mrs. Viverette taught us to use Quizlets, which helped us embrace technology to propel academic growth. Quizlets have become a survival skill for me and my classmates in every class. I have made countless study sets under the codename Princess MPC that have been well used by many in high school. While Quizlet is important, Mrs. Viverette and the other middle school teachers taught us to be true to ourselves. The iconic middle school team shows up every day with spunk and flair to encourage students to be unique and comfortable with who you are. My thoughts on middle school could not be complete without mentioning Dr. K. Dr. K is the ultimate embodiment of the RMA middle school spirit, as he challenged students to grow past their comfort zone and explore a love of science. As the last class to have formal instruction from Dr. K, I can attest that his love for our school is still strong in the middle school halls today. My third charm is an apple. From the outside, most just see a common fruit, but to us, it represents our high school highlight, the senior trip to New York. Attractions like the Today Show, Times Square, and Broadway shows made this week an unforgettable experience that gave us seniors one final time to bond as a class. This week would not be possible without our high school leaders. Thank you, Mrs. Balance, Mr. Tucker, and Mrs. Murphy. This week highlights the dedication that you showed throughout the year to the senior class in our school. Mrs. Balance, you've spent countless hours refining essays, researching schools, and being a friend to talk to. After all, you know us best since you are a fifth grade teacher too, and took us on both our first and last overnight field trip. If there's a light on at the school, Mr. Tucker is most likely there. I cannot even begin to imagine the hours that you put in to always be there for all the students at RMA and make high school run effortlessly. Finally, Mrs. Murphy, you are the definition of a leader who continues to make sure Rocky Mount Academy is one of the best schools for students to thrive. My final charm is a heart, because it represents the love and never-ending support that all families provide. Our parents have carefully mentored us to become the people we are today. Ever since starting pre-K, my parents have made an effort to be great role models and support me in any way possible. My mother has shown me the importance of hard work and diligence, which I have made an effort to emulate in the classroom every day. While my father supported me by showing up to every school event, including class parties, tennis matches, and awards ceremonies. He was always willing to drop whatever task he was doing to bring me a forgotten binder or lunchbox. My little sister Elizabeth is my moral compass and best friend who guides me during tough times. And thank you to my grandparents for all of your love and support as well. My biggest cheerleader and supporter is my adopted grandmother, Susu. She has been there with me every step of the way since I was just over a month old, always loving me and taking my side every car ride home as I recounted my day at school. Susu is a testament to the importance of the family you form through connections in life. Similarly, the relationships I have formed at RMA feel like family. Since pre-K, we have grown up together like siblings. Every relationship I have made with the class of 2025 will remain dear to me throughout life as I look back on all of our fun memories. So now you can see the meaning of my charms and their connection on a strong foundation of a gold bracelet. So next time you see a piano, remember it is important to be an encourager to those around you. When looking back on middle school, remember that everyone has a crown that is unique to them and shines their personality. And seniors, next time you buy an apple, remember our trip to New York and the dedication of our high school leaders. I inspire you to apply this kind of commitment to your future. Finally, when you miss home a little extra, take comfort in the love your family has for you, but especially the love that your RMA family has for you. Even though our high school charms are complete, I look forward to adding to this firm foundation that Rocky Mount Academy has given us as we collect charms throughout college and life. Congratulations, and thank you for the best 14 years.
That's beautiful, Mary Powell. Thank you so much. Today, 2 students add the title salutatorian of the class of 2025 to a long list of accolades and achievements. The first is Sarah Habib. Sarah joined RMA just 2 years ago, and in that short time, she has left an indelible mark on Rocky Mount Academy, not only by way of her determination and academic excellence, but because she radiates optimism, gratitude, and love. What many who met her along the way could not have known about Sarah was the path that she and her family took to get here. Hers is a lesson of resilience that few of us could truly fathom. Born and raised in Afghanistan, Sarah attended the International School of Kabul until threats from the Taliban forced her family to flee. From the loss of her school to a life in hiding, an emergency evacuation, and a year in a refugee camp, Sarah never let go of her love of learning. With a book in her hand and her spirit intact, she taught herself during that time and held on to hope, all while dreaming of a better future. When she arrived at RMA, she didn't just catch up, she soared. Sarah earned straight A honors and multiple academic awards in her junior year, and the distinction of Senior Academic Marshal. She has been a member of the National Honor Society, the Spanish National Honor Society, the Senior Beta Club, the yearbook staff, and the Honor Council. Last night, she received awards for academic excellence in AP English and painting, and the highest academic average in Honor Spanish, AP Pre-Cal, and AP Psychology, to go along with her Good Citizenship Award for 12th grade and recognition as a Robertson Scholarship semifinalist. Outside of school, Sarah is a poet, an artist, a musician, and an advocate. Her passion for education and healing have led her to pursue a future in biology with the dream of one day becoming a cardiologist. Sarah's story has reminded us all that education is a privilege and gratitude is power. Thank you, Sarah, for finding us and for all that you've taught us. Congratulations, Sarah Habib, salutatorian of the Rocky Mount Academy class of 2025. Our next salutatorian is Christopher Brian Harper. Christopher joined RMA as a freshman, and in just 4 years, he has earned a reputation for being wickedly smart, effortlessly funny, and someone who pushed himself to be better every single day, on the court, in the classroom, and in life. In his senior year, Chris took on the challenge of 6 AP courses, a true sign of his academic curiosity and his personal discipline. His hard work has earned him countless honors, including the Robert F. Sykes Junior Scholarship, the Sykes Geometry Award, Senior Academic Marshal, and Academic Excellence Awards across nearly every math and science offering of our high school curriculum. He has received Global Studies honors, is an AP Scholar with distinction, and the one his classmates deemed most likely to succeed. He is the kind of student who can master a physics formula and make the whole class laugh, often at the same time. Outside of the classroom, Christopher has helped lead varsity tennis for all 4 years, earning 2 coaches awards and an all-conference nod to go along with 2 state championships. He also played left wing on the boys' varsity soccer team without ever slowing down or coming out, often staying after hours to practice and improve his game. He was, according to Coach Gutschel, a key player in the team's offense. For all of his athletic prowess, Christopher received the Coaches Award in soccer and tennis and all-conference honors in tennis to go along with his team's state championship title. For his tremendous success as a student athlete, Christopher has received the 2025 RMA Scholar Athlete of the Year Award. He once told the Eagle Examiner that his dream is to design elite cars and watch the Monaco Grand Prix from his future yacht. His artistry for auto design is well known, and by my estimation, the rest of it is certainly within his reach. Whether building a better backhand or solving for X in a room full of AP scholars, Christopher has brought intellect, energy, and humor to everything he has set out to accomplish at Rocky Mount Academy, and we could not be more proud. Congratulations, salutatorian of the class of 2025, Christopher Harper.
We have all had our ups and downs, late nights with research papers, hard goodbyes, and moments we thought would last forever. Cry No More speaks to all of it. It speaks to the tears we have shed, the strength we have found, and the people who have helped us along the way. This song reminds us, all of us, that we are not alone, even when things feel heavy. We have come so far together, and now it is time to move forward, carrying the memories, but ready for what's next. Please enjoy the special music, Cry No More.
In the shadow where we linger,
Throughout our years at RMA, my classmates and I have been provided with countless opportunities, experiences, and hours of guidance that have instilled us within the knowledge we need to go from this place out into the real world. The faculty here have shown every student in our class, from lifers to those who have joined us in the last few years, the strength and wisdom and the leadership skills held within all of us. For me personally, RMA has been like a home to me for the last 15 years and will be a place I will forever hold on to for the rest of my life. Whenever needed, RMA has provided me with assistance in becoming the best version of myself possible, and I think I can speak for the rest of the class when I say RMA is a place for everyone. So you should all feel relieved because thanks to the class of 2025, the world is certainly in great hands. To thank the RMA community for guiding us into our futures, the class of 2025 would like to present this gift to Miss Murphy as a thank you for all that she and this wonderful place has done for us.
It is my great honor now to stand before you, along with the head of Upper School, Mr. Timmy Tucker, to recognize just a few of the many achievements of the Rocky Mount Academy class of 2025 as we present their diplomas. Colin Michael Agan. Colin joined RMA in 9th grade and brought an easygoing and steady presence to the class of 2025. A strong student, he has challenged himself with AP Biology, Honors Calculus, and Honors English while also exploring his creative side in ceramics for the first time this year. An all-conference and all-state soccer player, Colin provided solid leadership on RMA's men's soccer team as starting striker. He also served as the kicker for the football team in his senior year and returned to the basketball court as a varsity forward before finishing the year with a state tournament appearance and an all-conference award as a member of the golf team. Outside of school, Colin enjoyed playing more golf and working at Belmont Country Club. He plans to major in business and will attend Wake Technical Community College this fall. Julie Almanza Ariza could not be with us today. She had to travel home before our ceremony. But Julie is a shining example of artistry and determination. She joined the RMA family in 9th grade, having moved here from Celaya, Mexico, and brought with her a spirit that lit up every room. Her academic achievements reflected her drive for excellence, while her award-winning work in painting, drawing, and ceramics showcased her expressive voice and communication through art. Last night, Julie received awards for academic excellence in Algebra 3 Trig and Honors French 4 to accompany multiple awards she's received for excellence in painting and ceramics. She has been a valued member of the Key Club and balanced her busy school life with working at her family's business. Julie's determination to keep growing and succeed have led her to East Carolina University, where she plans to study biology this fall. We are very grateful to have been a part of her journey. John Henry Berry. Hank joined RMA in 9th grade and in just 4 years has become a pillar of the class of 2025. Known by his teachers and Eagles everywhere as the nicest guy you'll ever meet, Hank has been a true leader in the RMA community, one who has led with humility, heart, and a quiet determination that has left a lasting impression on his class and his school. With an AP-heavy course load and many academic honors to his credit, in his senior year, Hank has earned AP Scholar with Distinction honors, Global Studies honors, and an Academic Excellence in AP English 12 award. He was also named a Turner Battle Scholar for 2024-25. An inspirational three-sport athlete, Hank earned all-conference honors and the Coaches Award in soccer and all-conference and MVP honors in basketball this year before closing out his high school career with some great rounds of golf. For the tremendous impact he made on RMA athletics and for the example he set for character on and off the court, he received one final trophy, the RMA Sportsmanship Award, at Wednesday night's athletics ceremony. Off the field, he served others through Key Club, the Stronger Together Club, and as a student intern and trusted friend in the Exceptional Children's Program. With a scholarship from First United Methodist Church of Wilson, Hank will take the next step toward a successful future at North Carolina State University, where he will study business administration and entrepreneurship. Lydia Grace Bone. One of 7 RMA lifers, Grace has spent every step of the journey becoming someone her classmates describe as dependable, calm, and incredibly smart. A standout scholar, Grace most recently earned an Academic Excellence Award in Honors Calculus, Global Studies Honors, Straight A Honors, and the title AP Scholar with Distinction. She's a member of the National Honor Society, the Spanish National Honor Society, where she serves as secretary, the Key Club, and the Senior Beta Club. Grace was also a 4-year varsity tennis player and a standout midfielder for the girls' state championship soccer team. For her tremendous efforts and contributions to RMA athletics, Grace was awarded the RMA Sportsmanship Award for 2025. A beloved counselor in RMA's after-school enrichment program, Grace leaves behind a legacy of scholarship, kindness, and quiet strength that will serve her well as a teaching fellow at North Carolina State University this fall, where she plans to pursue a degree in elementary education. How lucky her future students will be to have her. Micah Richard Bruce Bozeman. Micah came to RMA in 4th grade with a hefty dose of good manners, genuine kindness, and an extraordinary work ethic that have followed him throughout his RMA journey. He is a true leader on and off the field and a great role model for every man, woman, and child in the RMA community. Micah is an AP Scholar with Distinction, a member of the RMA Honor Council, and a bronze medalist in the Spanish National Honor Society. On the football field, Micah dominated for 4 years as a defensive tackle and offensive guard, earning all-conference and defensive MVP honors. He also competed in track and field, regularly qualifying for the state championship meet in discus and shot put. And he did all of this while running his own organic farming and cattle business on his family farm. For his extraordinary efforts to elevate Eagle athletics, Micah received the RMA Eagle Pride Award at Wednesday night's athletic ceremony. A member of the North Carolina Cattlemen's Association, Micah has received a scholarship from the organization, along with one from Ag Carolina and the Wilmer Sonny Brantley 4-H Livestock Show and Sale Memorial Foundation and the Red Oak Alumni Association. He will attend North Carolina State University this fall to pursue a degree in biological and agricultural engineering. Congratulations, Micah. Joseph Samuel Bowles III. Sammy has been bringing humor, heart, and high standards to RMA since the 1st grade. Known for lighting up every room, he is also a committed and dedicated student who earned a spot on the A Honor Roll each year of upper school and served as an academic marshal. He has taken on a challenging schedule in his senior year with an eye always on excellence in and out of the classroom. He is an AP Scholar with Distinction, a Global Studies Honors student, Vice President of the Spanish National Honor Society, and has received academic excellence honors in AP Environmental Science, AP Calculus, and Straight A honors in 12th grade. Sammy has also served as treasurer for both the Key Club and the Beta Club. A varsity tennis player since 7th grade, Sammy has helped his team to 2 state championship trophies, and for his efforts, he earned all conference honors in the CIC, always leading with sportsmanship and that ever-present smile. His sights are now set on a degree in construction engineering from North Carolina State University, where he will no doubt continue to make the world a happier place. Well done, Sammy. Lowell Asher Brantley. Lowell brought brains, wit, and a 580-pound deadlift to the RMA class of 2025. A self-described light-hearted rapscallion, Lowell has balanced humor with his attention to a tough senior schedule that included AP Calculus, AP Statistics, and Honors French 4. Throughout high school, he has earned a variety of academic awards, including Most Creative Thinker, Academic Excellence in Geometry, and Outstanding Progress in Honors French 4. Lowell made his mark on campus as the SGA president in his junior year and co-president of the Conservation Club, where he helped maintain RMA's trails and green spaces. He also played soccer and golf, volunteered as a junior firefighter at the Spring Hope Fire Department, and worked at the River Golf Club in Dunn. A UNC Charlotte Levine Scholarship nominee, Lowell has plans to major in engineering, and he will start that journey at Wake Technical Community College in the fall. Congratulations, Lowell. Catherine Grace Bullock. Katie has been a standout over a lifetime spent in the halls and on the fields of RMA. A lifer and multi-sport athlete, Katie may be best known for her contributions to the RMA softball team, earning all conference and all state honors, helping lead her team to a state championship title, and ultimately being named an RMA Player of Promise for 2025 as she signed to continue her softball career at the University of Mount Olive. But Katie brought equal dedication to the art rooms and the classrooms of RMA, where she earned academic excellence awards in ceramics and took on challenges like AP Psychology and Honors French 4. In addition, she was active in FCA, Beta Club, Key Club, and the Global Studies Honors Program. Perhaps one of Katie's greatest strengths, however, has been her care and kindness for all she met, which spilled over to the way she rescued and rehomed lost dogs, inspiring her goal of becoming a veterinarian. The Farm Bureau Scholarship, the Purdue Farm Scholarship, and 3 University of Mount Olive scholarships will help pave the way for Katie's bright future in veterinary bioscience and a few more years of glory on the softball field at the University of Mount Olive. Congratulations, Katie. Well done. Mary Powell Chestnut, valedictorian of the class of 2025 and the recipient of the Latrell Thorpe Scholarship, the Clemson University Out-of-State Scholarship, and the Clemson University Scholarship. Mary Powell will leave RMA to study civil engineering at Clemson University's Honors College this fall. Congratulations, Mary Powell, on a job well done and a life well lived at Rocky Mount Academy. Charlie Harper Crumley. An AP Scholar with honors, earning the highest academic average in AP English and Global Studies honors this year, Charlie has consistently earned A Honor Roll distinction since arriving at RMA in 9th grade. She served as president of the Upper School Student Government and interned in the Exceptional Children's Program, where her warm smile and caring heart ensured lifelong friendships that will follow her wherever she goes. Charlie has been a decorated cross-country and track athlete, earning all-state honors and back-to-back MVP titles, as well as the 2025 CIC Player of the Year Award. And in her final year, she even tried her hand at basketball on the state championship women's basketball team. A Davidson Belk nominee this fall, Charlie will attend North Carolina State University, where she plans to study law and justice, bringing with her the same drive and heart that have made her a standout at RMA. Congratulations, Charlie. Cameron Isaiah Dawkins. Cam brought determination and heart to every part of life at RMA. A proud Turner Battle Scholar and recipient of the Optimist Youth of the Year Award, he finished his RMA journey strong with awards for the highest academic average in Algebra 3 Trig, Advanced English, Honor Spanish 4, and a platinum medal for his performance on the National Spanish exam. Cam has earned all conference and defensive MVP honors in football and MVP honors for track. For his contribution to Eagle Athletics, he received the 2025 RMA Eagle Pride Award. Off the field, Cam was active in FCA, Key Club, and the Stronger Together Club. And outside of his formal participation in these service clubs, he can often be found spending quality time in the courtyard with lower school students who were clearly starstruck and very grateful for Chop's attention. We were grateful too for the example he set and the leadership he displayed even when he thought no one was looking. Now the recipient of the Audubell Scholarship, Cam will turn his attention to the study of psychology at East Carolina University. Isabella Nicole Daza. Isabella joined the class of 2025 in 9th grade as the recipient of the Ann Weaver Memorial Scholarship and quickly became one of the most known, beloved, and accomplished members of the RMA student body. Homecoming queen, all-state athlete, and recipient of the WRAL Extra Effort Award, Isabella helped lead her teams to state championships in both basketball and soccer this year, an historic event in the life of our school, all while maintaining a rigorous academic schedule and serving the children of the Exceptional Children's Program with ever-present enthusiasm and heart. An abbreviated list of her titles, awards, and accolades includes AP Scholar with Distinction, Turner Battle Scholar, Moorhead Kane nominee, Park semifinalist, Optimist Youth of the Year, Global Studies Honors, and Straight A Honors. Isabella is deeply involved in service as well, volunteering with her church and leading support efforts and fundraisers through the Senior Beta Club and the Spanish National Honor Society. In her senior year alone, her athletic accomplishments have filled the record books at RMA. MVP, All-State, All-Conference, and Conference Player of the Year in both basketball and soccer, 2 state championships in a single year, and the 2025 Mark Briggs Strickland Athlete of the Year Award. In all of her extraordinary success, Isabella has remained one of the most humble and kind people to ever walk through our doors. And it is with pride and gratitude for the example she has set that we wish her a future of continued success in her study of international relations at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Nicholas Anderson DuPont. The best description of Nicholas's impact on life at RMA is to tell you that by popular faculty demand, a new award had to be created this year to adequately recognize his service to the school. The first ever recipient of the RMA Legacy of Service Award, Nicholas has consistently, over a lifetime spent at RMA, used his time and talent to add light and sound to every production, every assembly, every dance and event and gathering we have hosted since he was in middle school, and to document it all in pictures. With over 800 hours of community service, often on nights and weekends, he has become the embodiment of engagement, using his time, talent, and passion to enhance RMA life and its programs beyond anything we could have imagined. He has served as technical director for the Drama Club and president of the Photography Club. He helped found the RMA esports team and held 2 public art exhibitions right here at the Dunn Center. He's been recognized with the Turner Battle Scholarship, the Robert S. Kozolak Memorial Scholarship, and the Daughters of the American Revolution Good Citizen Award. He's an Eagle Scout, the recipient of the Good Citizenship Award for 12th grade, a UNC Charlotte Levine nominee, and the recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award for Technical Theater and Excellence in Photography and Photo Editing. And what a treat it was to see him on stage instead of behind it last year as Duty in the U.S. upper school production of Grease, or dancing the night away at his senior prom instead of manning the camera. What a fitting finish for a young man who has worked so hard to ensure that everyone else was having a good time. With the High Point University Eagle Scout Scholarship, Honors Scholarship, and the Presidential Scholarship, Nicholas will attend High Point University this fall, where he will major in computer science. Henry Langford Dunn. As you may have already realized, 9th grade was a great year for this class, with so many of the accomplished graduates we are celebrating today joining RMA that year. Henry is one of those. Known for his polite and easygoing nature and quick wit, Henry has brought people together, whether he was enjoying downtime with his classmates, helping exceptional students with their schoolwork, or on the soccer field with his teammates. Henry is a listener, taking time in his interactions with others to truly pay attention to what they have to say. He has tackled a demanding academic load with AP Biology, AP Psychology, Honors Calculus, and Honors French 4, earning a place on the A honor roll throughout high school, all while giving his time to Key Club, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and an internship in the Exceptional Children's Class. A 3-sport athlete, Henry contributed to RMA's baseball, basketball, and soccer programs, always leading with character and teamwork on and off the field. With the St. Andrew's Episcopal Church Scott Bailey Award Scholarship, Henry will study history this fall at North Carolina State University. Parker Christopher Gupton. Parker, too, joined Rocky Mount Academy as a freshman and has made every moment count. Known as Best Storyteller of the class of 2025, he is an AP Scholar with honors who has challenged himself academically, earning Academic Excellence Awards in AP Bio, Honors Calculus, and Ceramics, and Straight A honors in 12th grade. He has been an active member of the Key Club, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and Stronger Together, and played on the varsity golf team. Off campus, he's an avid outdoorsman who enjoys fishing and hunting, bears in particular, and puts that expertise to great use working as a trip guide in Hyde County. Having spent a few days in New York with Parker, I can only imagine how much fun he adds to those trips. This fall, Parker will join the ECU Honors College with a fellow scholarship to major in construction management. His dream is to one day own and operate his own construction company. Congratulations, Parker, on all that you have already built and all the success to come. Sarah Habib. Salutatorian of the class of 2025, Sarah has received the Daniel Pollitt University Scholarship and will pursue a degree in biology from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. Congratulations, Sarah. Christopher Brian Harper. Salutatorian of the class of 2025, Christopher will study mechanical engineering this fall in the honors program of North Carolina State University. Well done, Christopher, and congratulations. Thomas Fuller Honey. It is hard to imagine RMA without Thomas Honey. His years here have been filled with achievement, heart, and hustle. A true scholar athlete, he has received AP Scholar with Distinction Honors, Global Studies Honors, Academic Excellence Honors, and he has provided steady leadership in all of his many academic, athletic, and service pursuits throughout a lifetime spent at RMA. On the courts and on the field, Thomas brought talent, determination, and heart to every contest, earning MVP awards in both soccer and tennis, all-conference honors in soccer, basketball, and tennis, and all-state and Player of the Year recognition for this year's championship season. And for his leadership in a lifetime devoted to Eagle athletics, Thomas received the 2025 Mark Briggs Strickland Athlete of the Year Award at Wednesday night's ceremony. But there's no doubting that some of his favorite memories were made with the students in the Exceptional Children's Classroom. There he spent his free class periods and every other moment that he could spare, playing Nintendo with the students, helping them push the Exceptional Eagles beverage cart door to door, and supporting every on and off campus activity that they took part in. Thomas made time for his friends in Miss Whitehead's class because it was important to him, and he has been an integral part of their happiness and growth and the success of our program. Thomas's path will now lead to Raleigh, where he will attend North Carolina State University. Know, Thomas, that we are proud of you and will be standing alongside Tyler and the gang, cheering you on in every adventure that lies ahead. Madeline Abigail Hooks. Abby joined RMA as a junior and made a lasting impact with her bubbly personality and fierce determination. A dedicated student, she completed high school with AP English, AP Environmental Science, and Honors Calculus, along with Ceramics 2 and an internship in the Exceptional Children's Program, where Abby's open heart helped her form long-lasting friendships with special students. On the court, Abby has been a standout athlete, earning MVP, all-conference, and all-state honors in tennis, where she played #1 seed, and providing senior leadership as the girls' varsity basketball team secured a state championship this year with her dad, Jay, on the sidelines. For her contributions to Eagle Athletics, Abby was awarded the 2025 James Walter Calhoun Award. Off the court, she gave back through service with the Debuettes and Gatekeepers Work Camp, improving homes throughout Rocky Mount for 6 years. Abby has received a Teaching Fellow Scholarship and will attend North Carolina State University, where she plans to major in elementary education. Congratulations, Abby. Carter John Ingram. A member of the class of 2025 since 6th grade, Carter is known to be diligent, competitive, and a kind-hearted friend. He finished his senior year strong with a rigorous course load, including AP Psych, AP Biology, Honors Calculus, and French 4, his favorite class. An all-conference soccer player, Carter has anchored the midfield since 8th grade and earned the Coach's Award for his performance and attitude. A talented golfer, he has provided leadership on the golf team since his sophomore year. He's been a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and the Senior Beta Club and found real joy in volunteering daily with the Exceptional Children's Program, finally beating Super Mario Brothers with his buddies Bryce and Logan, and helping with events like the Special Olympics and the EC Prom. Like Thomas and Wyatt and so many others mentioned here tonight, the impact he's had on these students has changed their lives and ours forever. Carter will attend North Carolina State University, where he will study agricultural business and management. Gavin Greer Osmond. His classmates named Gavin the best outdoorsman of the class of 2025, referring, I am sure, to his love for biology and ecology and his passion for the study and preservation of the natural world. His dedication to the study of ecology earned him the highest academic average in the class this year. As founder and president of the Conservation Club, Gavin has worked hard to improve RMA's outdoor learning spaces, including the Dr. K Trail and the creeks surrounding our property, securing a grant from Southern Bank this spring to enhance those trails for generations to come. Outside of school, Gavin runs his own business, training horses with clients from across the country. He's a woodworker, a blacksmith, an archer, and a conservationist with a deep respect for the land and the creatures on it. This fall, Gavin will continue his education at Nash Community College, where he will study business. But first, he'll be off to Ranchette, Wyoming, to work with Henderson Performance, training horses with the leaders in the business from the largest outdoor rodeo in the country. We are so proud of you, Gavin, and wish you all happy trails ahead. Gabriel Glenn Pettaway. Gabe has been bringing creativity, intellect, and humor to RMA since the 2nd grade. Known for his sharp wit and thoughtful spirit, he has earned A honor roll status every year, served as a senior academic marshal, and received the K. Ellen Excellence in Writing Award. In his senior year, Gabe challenged himself with 4 AP courses while also finding joy in ceramics, a space where he could relax and nourish his artistic side. Gabe plays multiple instruments and is also a writer and tea enthusiast. On stage, Gabe stole the show in RMA's production of High School Musical, where he left a lasting mark with his performance as Troy Bolton, for which he received the Award for Excellence in a Leading Role to go along with Excellence in Sculpture and an AP Bio. An AP Scholar with distinction and co-editor of this year's Erie, Gabe will now turn his attention to the study of microbiology at North Carolina State University. Thank you, Gabe, for sharing your originality and your talent that have made our community a more vibrant place. Terrence Isaiah Pittman. Terrence joined RMA as a sophomore and almost immediately became an unforgettable part of the community. A finalist for the Ann Weaver Scholarship in 2022, he went on to earn the Robert Joshua Weaver Scholarship, the Turner W. Battle Memorial Scholarship, and the Academic Excellence Award for Honors English 12, all recognizing his strong academics and even stronger character. Whether leading worship at his church or emceeing the EC Prom or a host of other RMA events, Terrence has exemplified leadership, professionalism, and joy. He has been the voice of RMA on too many occasions to count and is often simply referred to as the mayor. And he has poured his heart into the Exceptional Children's Program and taken leadership roles in Stronger Together, the Senior Beta Club, and the FCA. He also played varsity basketball and tennis and joined the golf team in his senior year. Terrence will attend Elon University on a pre-law track with the Elon Presidential Scholarship, the Word Tabernacle Student Ambassador Scholarship, the Optimist Youth District Scholarship, and the Elon University Presidential Scholarship. Whether he becomes an attorney, judge, or the next political analyst on Meet the Press, it is sure that his impact will be felt, as it most certainly has here. Congratulations and well done, Mr. Mayor. Stone Ellis Ramey. Stone may have joined RMA just this year, but he was already a familiar face and standout athlete who became a valuable member of the class of 2025. With family roots that run deep, including cousins who attended RMA, a mom who was once his prom queen, and a dad who would be his tennis coach, Stone brought his own energy and talent to campus from day one. He made an immediate impact on the varsity soccer team, racking up multiple goals and assists as a top striker. With an all-conference Big East Conference doubles title already to his credit, Stone was also excited to hit the tennis courts in the spring, where just last Saturday he put the varsity boys over the top with a big win to seal the NCI SAA state championship title. Academically, he most enjoyed marine biology, where he was recognized last night for earning the highest academic average. This fall, Stone will attend Cape Fear Community College to study marine technology. Stone, we're so grateful you became part of this family, and we are excited to see where your next chapter takes you. Francis McCullers Stone. Francis is an RMA lifer whose kindness and vibrant energy have kept us smiling since pre-K. Whether diving into AP Environmental Science, putting in the work to earn highest academic average honors in English 12, or offering her time and energy to the students of the middle school EC program, Francis brought joy to everyone in her path. With awards in English, history, and Spanish, Francis has shown her academic determination, but it was her genuine concern for others that set her apart. Her involvement in Beta Club, Key Club, and the FCA were reinforced by her commitment to service and connection. From the halls of RMA to Times Square, prom nights to homecoming, Francis has filled her RMA years with laughter, learning, and loyalty. She is a people person through and through. We're so happy for all the future holds for Francis as she takes the next step in her journey toward a degree in criminal justice at East Carolina University this fall. Ava Grace Swanner. Ava is a young lady who truly shines in every spotlight. Whether crafting award-winning pieces in ceramics or captivating audiences on stage in High School Musical, Mamma Mia, or as the unforgettable Rizzo in Grease, Ava's creativity has known no bounds. Her artistic talents extended to photography, co-editing the yearbook, and serving as president of the Drama Club. But Ava's impact has gone beyond the arts in her 3.5 years at RMA. With a strong academic record, a love for science, and a leadership role as secretary-treasurer of the SGA, she has been a devoted student and a leader and a valued contributor to the state championship soccer team. She's also been a dedicated employee at West Ridge Grill and a loyal friend who's loved trivia night with her buddies and Miss Keel. Ava embodies balance, creativity, and authenticity. Her presence has brought warmth and color to RMA, and she is sure to bring the same light to her next adventure at Appalachian State University, where she will pursue a degree in nursing. Frances Martha Theron. Frances is a creative spirit, a loyal friend, a lifer, and a second-generation RMA graduate. From her many afternoons on the tennis courts to sculpting standout ceramics in Miss Hunter's room, she has brought a unique mix of talent to her own RMA experience. Whether haunting the halls at the Fall Festival, traveling through England and Scotland with her classmates and Mrs. Knox, or simply enjoying long lunches with friends, Frances filled every space with style. She took on challenging courses such as AP Psychology, AP Environmental Science, and Honors French 4, and earned Global Studies honors with her capstone project exploring causes and solutions for air pollution in London. Frances has been a member of the Beta Club, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and served as the publicity chair for the Key Club, adding creativity and flair to the club's community service. A recipient of the Wofford College Merit Scholarship, Frances will join the Wofford freshman class this fall to study business economics. Congratulations, Frances. James Kemp Thomas. James came to RMA in 9th grade from Wilson and brought with him an adventurous spirit and an outgoing personality. He quickly became part of the RMA family and earned the Hardest Worker in English 9 award in his first year here. He built a schedule that reflected his wide interests, from English 12 to weightlifting and marine biology to sports management. While doing so, he achieved on-roll status and participated in both basketball and golf. James enjoys camping with friends, playing cards with family, and giving back. His awareness, engagement in the world around him has been demonstrated through his service work with CHEW, a nonprofit focused on ending childhood hunger in Wilson. James plans to pursue agricultural business management at North Carolina State University and is keeping his options open for the future. We are happy to have been a part of your journey, James, and wish you much success. Seth Levi Tickle. In his 4 short years as an RMA Eagle, Seth has been a respected teammate, a diligent student, and a role model for all of the aspiring baseball players across the campus. He wrapped up high school with a strong senior schedule and awards for academic excellence in honors pre-cal and ceramics. He was a standout on the baseball team, earning all-conference and all-state honors, Conference Player of the Year, the Coaches Award, and the RMA Player of Promise Award. He will continue his academic and athletic journey at North Carolina Wesleyan University, where he plans to major in exercise science and join the Battling Bishops. Outside of school, Seth enjoys hunting, fishing, and trivia nights, and has been a proud member of the Conservation Club. He is the recipient of the North Carolina Wesleyan Award, the Campus Award, and the Presidential Scholarship. Seth's drive and dedication both on the field and in the classroom have really paid off and have made a lasting impression on our school community, and we're so excited to cheer for him right here on the mound next year. Congratulations, Seth, on a job well done. Gage Kent Varnell. Gage's outgoing personality and warm smile for everyone he meets earned him the title of most entertaining member of the class of 2025. Whether cracking a joke, lending a hand, or simply holding the door, Gage's thoughtfulness is well known by students and faculty alike. A true outdoorsman, Gage enjoys hunting, fishing, and riding four-wheelers. He channeled that passion for hands-on activities into his academics, particularly in marine biology and ceramics, where one of his favorite creations was a handcrafted cutting board. He received an Excellence in Ceramics Award for his efforts in last night's academic awards ceremony. Gage has played football and baseball during his high school career while putting his entrepreneurial skills to work in a beaver trapping business that he runs with his brother. This fall, Gage will take his unique talents and abilities to Pitt Community College, where he will study construction management and technology. Congratulations, Gage. Wyatt Staten Wells. Wyatt has been a member of the RMA family since kindergarten, with a friendly and easygoing nature that have made him a favorite among his classmates, teachers, and most especially our exceptional children. A member of Stronger Together and an EC intern, Wyatt's kindness, compassion, and connection have been on full display daily throughout high school in the ways he has engaged with his EC friends. In the words of April Whitehead, the director of the Exceptional Children's Program, What started as a football friendship turned into so much more for Wyatt and Tyler and the rest of his EC classmates. Wyatt completed his senior year with AP Scholars, Honors, and a Presidential Scholarship to North Carolina Wesleyan University. A tri-sport athlete, Wyatt played football, basketball, and baseball throughout high school. He helped power RMA to a state football championship in 2023 and led the team in receiving yards his senior year, earning honorable mention All-Conference honors and the Coaches Award. He earned an honorable mention All-Conference award in basketball as well before rounding out his senior year with the Coaches Award and All-Conference honors in baseball, the James Walter Calhoun Award, and the Player of Promise Award for taking his baseball journey to the next level as a college athlete. We are very excited to see all that the future holds for you, Wyatt, and can't wait to cheer you to victory at North Carolina Wesleyan University. Last one. Kaylee Joanna Wright. Kaylee is the third in her family to be the last name called at an RMA graduation in the last 4 years. She joined RMA in 8th grade. A dedicated student with an all-in attitude, she has balanced honors calculus, AP psychology, honors French 4, and an internship in the middle school exceptional children's program in her senior year, bringing patience and care to her special students each day. She earned top academic honors in subjects ranging from geometry to French, all while staying active in the FCA, Key Club, Senior Beta Club, and Stronger Together. Kaylee has been a true team player, participating in softball, basketball, and volleyball, and serving as team captain and full rotation outside hitter for RMA volleyball, where she earned all-conference honorable mention and a coach's award. Last night, Kaylee received honors for excellence in sculpture and honors French 4, as well as earning the highest academic average in Advanced English 12. And now Kaylee's sights are set on Wilmington, where she will join the freshman class of UNC Wilmington this fall. Congratulations, Kaylee. Now a word to the graduates. Each one of you has experienced so much success in your own unique ways at Rocky Mount Academy. You have shown us that you're prepared, that you have what it takes to conquer any challenge ahead with optimism and confidence. As you stand on the edge of all that comes next, I hope you will remember this. Success is not always loud or immediate. Often it's quiet, steady, and built in the small choices that you make every day. Continue to be the person who shows up early, listens closely, tries again, and treats people well. In a world that often rushes and competes, don't be afraid to slow down and think deeply, to ask meaningful questions, to create beauty, and to connect with purpose. Let your curiosity guide you, your compassion ground you, and your integrity define you. The truth is, you already have everything you need to live a life of impact. Your time at RMA has prepared you not just for college, but for life. So take what you've learned here, carry it with confidence, and write the next chapter boldly. The best is yet to come. Will all of the students recommended by the faculty to receive their high school diplomas from Rocky Mount Academy please rise? Mrs. Chairman, on behalf of the faculty, I have the honor to present and recommend these students to you for the conferring of their diplomas.
Acting on the recommendation of the faculty and administration of Rocky Mount Academy, and by the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I hereby confer upon each of you the diploma you have earned with all of its rights, honors, and responsibilities. Graduates, you may now turn your tassels. Congratulations.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, as we celebrate the end of this chapter in our journeys, let us always be thankful for all those who have helped us reach this point in our lives, all the teachers, coaches, friends, and family. May God's blessing be with us all as we take this step into the next part of our lives, and may we always hold this memory in our hearts. Lord, thank you for all of the talents and gifts we have had the opportunity to witness in our time together, and that we now celebrate here today. We ask that you continue to provide us with the wisdom and strength to overcome and prosper in the challenges ahead. To everyone here today, may your lives continue to be filled with wonderful journeys and memories. May you continue to live doing all for the glory of our eternal Father. In his name we pray. Amen.